Hello, how's everybody doing? So, I wanted to make this video to explain my opinion about the Switch 2. Keep in mind, I have two Switch 2s. I let the kids play the Mario Kart World, and then the other Switch wasn't being used at all. And at one point, my kids got bored of Mario Kart World and they wanted to play Roblox, Minecraft, or Fortnite. I think it's interesting that YouTube doesn't work on Switch 2 still. I wonder how long that's going to take. And it makes you wonder, what did Nintendo do to get games work that didn't work, like Saints Row 4 Reelected? Anyway, I personally don't think the Switch 2 is going to be as successful as the Switch 1, considering the pandemic, not pandemic, the pandemic. Everybody wanted the Switch 1. And at that time, it's way more affordable than the Switch 2. And it's just like, the only reason why I like the Switch 2 is because of my Switch 1 games. So my storage for the Switch 2 is primarily for Switch 1 games. I don't care about Yakuza, I don't care about Zern or whatever the title is. Um, I don't care about Mario Kart World. I got Cyberpunk, which I'm having fun with Cyberpunk. Um, But other than that, I don't care about any of the other Switch 2 games. I'm not buying any virtual game key cards. I made it very clear. If I wanted any of those games, I could just buy it digitally on the eShop, and I don't even want it. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you really think the Switch 2 is going to be as successful as the Switch? Keep in mind, some people are saying in their state there's Switch 2s in stock. Then in other states, they all are looking for a Switch 2 and it's sold out. It's so confusing. Like, it really makes you wonder how many people really do want the Switch 2 and how many people don't. And then the Xbox Ally X, ROG Ally X, whatever it's called, it's got like 24 gigs RAM. It's going to play games that Switch 2 can't even play, and it's going to actually play, better than a PS4 Pro. Why should we be excited about the Switch 2 having performance of a PS4 Pro? It's 2025. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I think it's funny when you say, even though the Switch 2 is new, it feels like outdated hardware, which is interesting because the Switch 1 was outdated hardware, the Tegra K chip, when it first came out. Then you have the whole idea of the Switch 2 without games is $450. Not everyone's going to be able to afford $450. So people will be buying a Switch 1 for the first time and they're going to get the worst experience. I don't know. I don't see the Switch 2 being as successful as Nintendo thinks it is. I'm not impressed with it. I got two of them. I'm not impressed with it at all. And I have a bias with Cyberpunk because I had it for Xbox originally and I didn't even really play it. So I'm playing Cyberpunk for the first time on the Switch 2, and I think Cyberpunk is cool. I think it's a great game, but I'm not impressed with the Switch 2 at all. Seriously. And that might be blasphemy to you guys, but I'm real and I want to tell you how I really feel about it. And, having two of them and then my kids don't even want to play the other one. I literally said to my son, I said, "Hey, I noticed you're on your phone. You sure you don't want to play the Switch 2?" And he's like, "No, I don't want to play the Switch 2." And then my other son was like, "Daddy, I'd rather play the Xbox Series X or the PS5 on Roblox." These kids don't even care about the games anymore like we do. I mean, with me, because I'm a game collector, I care about all the games. But my point is, how many people are probably going to have free to play games on their Switch 2 and their parents aren't going to buy them any games because the games are $80 to $100. I don't know. I don't know what Nintendo's thinking. Seriously, $450. I think they're going to have to drop the price. Because I'm telling you, I have two Switch 2s, okay? I pre-ordered one, and then my friend held the other because I'm friends with the manager at GameStop. And he hooks me up. And it's mutual. I hook him up too. But anyway, my point is, I definitely don't think the Switch 2 is going to be as successful as the Switch 1. What do you guys think? And thanks for watching. Oh, and please subscribe.